All right, we're live here, getting set for the halftime show. I see that Toby's burner account is in here, Linnell. Good to see him. Spelled his name wrong, it's fine. We will save massive analysis until we actually get to the halftime, but it has been an up and down half for Washington where they should be winning by a lot more than they are. We got a fourth and one with the Raiders going for it. They stopped him. I think I'm a good spot.
It was a great spot.
A great spot. Dan Quinn's challenging. Not been the best this season.
Their timeout management's stupid. All year long.
All year.
It's been a problem. But, no, the biggest takeaway for me is, what is it? You've got 5 penalties, a fumble, missed field goal, a lost challenge. You're not doing the little things right now. Their pass rush, though, has been decent. It was decent on that last play. The scramble drill touchdown that you had to Trey Tucker, just not good communication.
I mean, he's wide open.
Wide open.
And it was like the fourth play on that drive where somebody was wide open.
Yeah, pass rush didn't get going. I like what we're getting from the offense, but on defense, starting to feel like they're letting Ashton Genty get going here a little bit. The left side of my head way flatter than the right. They're getting Ashton Genty going here, and that's not a good sign.
Yeah, not ideal.
No, it's not. They've played a lot more zone coverage, it feels like, here today.
It should be a sack.
Yeah, Bobby Wagner. So he had a really good pressure.
Did you bet
earlier.
Dorrance Armstrong to sack?
I did not end up betting the Dorrance sack. I know.
Brutal.
Yeah, like an idiot.
Brutal.
Good money on it. But their defense has been suffocating, man. It's been really, really good to watch. Fun to watch. They're communicating well for the most part in the back end. But I think the front four is just they're dominating right now. That's what's been the difference with this so far is this front four has been, out of this world. That's the best way that I can describe it. They are whipping ass up front. Vegas is struggling to do anything on the ground. Whenever Geno drops back to pass, feels like he doesn't have much time. But the mistakes from Washington, they're self-inflicted. You've got a couple missed tackles on defense. Will Harris just went out. It's weird, man. They've had a lot of coverage busts in the back end.
And that's been an unfortunate theme over the past 2 weeks, that there are guys that are just open.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because they're switching more to a zone, because on all of the busts, it's been more of a zone than anything else, which that just comes down to communication.
Are you playing? You don't play it enough zone, though. So it's one of them things where it's well, if you don't play zone, and then when you do go to play it, you're struggling to communicate.
Right. Yeah, it's some sort of a culture shock, it feels like, at times. It feels like Washington should be up at least 24-10. They got kind of hosed on a bad offsides penalty that wasn't called, and then Matt Gay misses the kick, which I'm kind of done with him.
Kinda.
I'm very done with
Dude,
him.
He was
did make
crying on the sideline.
Oh, was he crying?
After the 37-yard, he was crying, bro.
I was crying in the studio.
Literal tears, bro. I'm like, are you kidding?
What
type of soft ass bit is that? Who cries during a football game?
I'm all for men crying.
You're rich, bro.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of money to do that. A lot of money. That contract guaranteed. It's fully guaranteed too. So he's getting paid pretty handedly, and he's just not performing. He did hit another one after that, so hooray for the get right. But I was ready for them to go for it there. Just be like, hey, we're not in on this bit anymore.
Yeah, Washington gonna have an end of half situation here where they sucked to start the year. The first 2 end of half situations. New York, where Jaden screws up.
They almost blocked that.
And then last week, where they end up with a miss, and then they didn't manage the clock well.
Do you just knee it here? You get 27 seconds left, no timeouts. You just take a knee it, get to the half. Vegas starts.
I'm trying to score.
I would too, honestly. Vegas starts with the ball. We got a lot to say about Marcus Mariota, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot to say. How about that McNichols run? Holy smokes.
The running game, period. They're just moving people in the run game. I said it during the pregame. They were third in the National Football League in terms of rush yards before contact. They're blowing people off the football, man. It's been really, really cool to watch.
They're gonna attempt to score here.
They should. This is what you do when you don't get the ball coming back out of the locker room.
Okay, and then they throw immediately in the middle of the field. That makes that a little tough.
They have no timeouts because Dan Quinn
Then you throw a 9-yard in route to the middle of the field.
So we did.
His
Raiders
challenges. No, he spiked it.
Okay.
His challenges have not been. I don't know if that's a Dan Quinn thing, if there's someone upstairs that's looking, but that challenge they had on the completion, that was a pretty clear completion.
The Trey Tucker. It looked like the ball moved. That's why I thought they challenged it, but it ain't been good, brother.
Yeah.
It's one of them, like, what game can you compare this to from last year? Sloppy. The Saints game. This feels like the Saints game from last year.
It feels like the Saints game.
Like, I know you're better.
A little bit better about where Washington is, but it feels like they should be up by a lot more. Part of that is because Mariota tried to get cute.
Oh, my gosh, the face mask.
He's got his face mask yanked.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's tough.
My man's over here like, what happened? Like, did you not see his neck go backwards?
I'll say this. I thought Josh Connolly's done well with Max Crosby for the most part. He had the holding penalty, but he just got beat off the ball.
Honestly, I don't know if that was a Pete Carroll thing, if that was the officials thing. Whoever decided that penalty was on Connolly's an asshole.
Yeah.
Should have just given it to Tunsil. Like, you're a dick. Why would you do that to him?
He's a vet. He earned it, right?
That's Pete Carroll trying to get in the head of the rookie. He's like, get in his head a little bit. That was not very nice.
So now Washington should get a chance to allow Matt Gay to come onto the field.
Yeah, I mean, all you need is a quick.
Looks like they're about to try to run a Hail Mary.
Honestly, just throw deep to Terry. What's the worst that's going to happen?
Yeah.
Mariota's turned the ball over once already. They're playing massive prevent.
Oh, they go with the quarterback designed to run. They do get out of bounds. Oh, my Lord.
Someone gets...
That was Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn, football guy. Took it like a man. And knocked the hat off his head. Was he wearing a hat?
He's bleeding. Dan Quinn's leaking.
That's my coach. Crimson mask, baby.
Man. Oh!
That knocked everything off of him.
Oh,
Lord.
DQ.
He took it like a man, though.
Yeah, he did.
Where's the blood? Show me the crimson mask. Where is it? No blood.
That's not blood right there on the nose?
God, everyone's really checking on Dan Quinn here.
Marcus Mariota just wiped his face.
Oh, he is bleeding. The crimson mask. Shout out to all the wrestling fans that get that. All right, do we trust Matt Gay? 4 seconds left. I'm going to take that as a no.
No, I don't trust this Bama to make the damn field goal. He sucks.
56 yards. Jeez, I would have tried to throw it more than run it on that play.
He probably is going to make this because he cried all...
They ice him. And they still want to miss. All right, time to prove it to stick it to Pete Carroll.
We still try to ice kickers in 2025? Is that a thing?
I think it's hilarious that they're trying to ice him. Like, of all the kickers, I don't think you need to ice him.
Yeah. No, not at all.
And also, I feel like you shouldn't be icing at the end of the half either. I feel like that's a end of game situation.
Well, I get not wanting to go into the half with any of your timeouts. Wish our coach would.
I wish he would keep them at least that long. They started losing timeouts in like the first quarter and third quarter, respectively.
Yeah, this has been. Yeah, I told you he was bleeding. Damn it!
Yeah, he is bleeding right on the bridge of the nose. He took a helmet to the
face.
Oh
my God! Dove Kleeman just tweeted prayers up to Dan Quinn. Get the hell out of here, Dove. Oh, I made it.
Is it long enough?
Yeah.
Matt Gay.
Wow, Matt Gay.
We love it. All right, this is officially going to start the halftime portion of the show.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Crimson Mask. Baby.
He's like leaking.
You should know. The bridge of the nose is where you blade if you're a wrestler. A lot of blood comes out of there. Bridge of the nose, top of the forehead. Allegedly. What do I know?
Yeah.
All right, halftime, Washington up 20-10. I will say, it feels like Washington should be up. Washington should be up more than 10. Yeah. Like that's the proverbial feeling after this first half. You had that absolutely crazy Marcus Mariota fumble. I mean, this dude thought it was 2012 again, and he's playing at Oregon. Like, what was he thinking? Jumping over a guy 40 yards down the field, losing. I mean, there's 6 guys around you, Marcus. What are you doing there? But outside of that, Washington has played, relatively decent. It's been, some silly penalties and the occasional bad play. But other than that, they've been really, really good today, I thought.
Yeah, I thought they've dominated. It felt like, in all 3 phases. Special teams made some good plays. Deebo Samuel with a huge kick return. Jalen Lane with a really big punt return. The rushing offense, they're averaging 10 yards a pop right now on the ground. It's 17 for 174, including the 60-yarder from McNichols. Bill has looked good running it. C-Rod's looked good running it. They're just getting really good movement up front on offense and then on defense. I mean, outside of the blown coverages at times, when they haven't killed you, but they've hurt. I thought you've been really good on defense too. Like you're doing a good job stopping the run. They're only getting 3.5 yards a pop right now. You saw Genty on that last drive start to get going. That to me is probably the most important thing in the second half. When you allow their run game to get going, our linebackers begin to get influenced. And Bobby Wagner, God bless him, if he does not or can't diagnose the play ahead of time, he's not going to make it. So the moment he has to step forward and play the run, the ball's going over the top of his head. So that's my key for the second half. Can you hone in a little bit more on the run defense?
It's going to be really crucial the first series. Yeah. Vegas going to start, right? If you get them off the field with nothing.
Hopefully Matt doesn't kick it out of the
That would be nice, too. Yeah, he did kick it out of bounds already.
He's an idiot.
If you get Las Vegas off the field, right, with no score, you then have an opportunity to go up 17-0, run game, gone. Because you're not running the football down 17 in the mid to third quarter, and then obviously in the fourth quarter. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to allow this pass rush for Washington, hopefully, to get going. Dorrance Armstrong's got another sack. Deron Payne has made some really good plays against the run. Jazon Newton had a run stop on a 3rd and 1. Front four's playing well. You know who also is sneaky made some plays today too? Frankie Louvu's flying around and being noticed a little bit more. Someone just put in the chat, put an ABP out on Louvu. He's got a TFL.
He's played well today.
Neslira? How do you say that then?
I can't see.
Okay.
I got, eyes.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know how to say that.
I mean, that's tough.
No, Louvu, this has been Louvu's best game so far, I would say, of the season. Small sample size. He hasn't been great in either of the first two, but this has been his best game. It's been I'd say second best game for the defense as a whole. You had Trey Amos, who should have had an interception. I don't know if I'm going to give credit to the Las Vegas wide receiver for going into DB mode, or if I'm going to yell at Will Harris for running into Trey Amos as he was trying to make the catch. That would have resulted in the full interception. But I think Trey Amos has been really, really good today.
Yeah.
They're not throwing to him, by the way. They are not. They're going at Marshawn Lattimore. They are not throwing in the direction of Trey Amos. And that's been very apparent through the first 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah, honestly. Their secondary has been interesting today, is how I would describe it. You're seeing good communication. Then you're seeing, in the scramble drill in particular, every time Geno has broke the pocket and the pressure's not getting home, they found completions down the field. So they're not doing a good job plastering, is what you call it. When the quarterback breaks container, you're in that scramble drill, you want to grab a little bit, plaster, be sneaky. They're not doing a good job of it at all.
No.
It's just second year in the system. So, the fact that we're seeing coverage bust is
it's kind of embarrassing.
I don't know totally understand it. But
I don't know if that's more on players or if that's more on the coaches and Joe Witt of just not teaching the scheme correctly or guys not understanding the scheme
paying attention,
correctly.
something. I don't know. Yeah, it's got to get fixed, though, because I can't keep watching people running wide open. That's frustrating as a football fan. I know that.
The best thing about the first half, though, was without question the run game.
Oh, yeah.
Without question the run game. I mean, 174... 174 yards on 17 carries. That's, quick math, that's 10.2 yards a pop. That's pretty darn good. That's really, really good. Obviously, a lot of that is aided by the 60-yard rush from Jeremy McNichols. That's going to boost the numbers a little bit, but still, you're having guys. I mean, Bill is by far the best talent from a talent perspective. He is the best running back that's been here in a long time.
I think so.
I mean, he has 3 carries for 22 yards. I need to see more. I'd like them to have him carry the football more, but he has been excellent.
He breaks tackles. First man rarely makes a miss. He's got this unique jump cut ability, man. He's special, sir. Smokes a lot. 21 says, Bill better than Genty. I agree. He's more talented to me.
His vision is sensational.
Superb. Genty's had some holes today, and hasn't hit him.
He just hasn't. I think he's a little slower too, a little bit in terms of actually hitting the holes. I think Bill has the vision, but Bill also creates holes too, which is something that has not been here in a very, very long time. And then you had McNichols, who just bowled over about 6 Raiders on that 60-yard scamper. Jeremy Chin being one of them. LOL,
Yeah.
my man tried to flex on the sideline and then got trucked 2 plays later for a touchdown.
He definitely lit Debo Samuel's ass up though. So
Devo got to step out of bounds quicker, man. Like, you don't need to be taking that hit.
Yeah, he's a thick kid. He tried to run him over. I get it. But no, I thought, offensively, like, it's good that they're getting movement with their traditional run game. I think Marcus Mariota and the decisions he makes in the read option, I think, are tremendous. Like, he always makes the right choice. Jaden Daniels does not. That's something that he's got to be way, way better at, is making the right read and read option. Marcus Mariota every time today has done it. And then what it allows you to do, your RPO game becomes that much more successful. Your tight end pop passes become that much more successful because you're actually believing the quarterback's going to keep it. If I was a guy playing defensive end against Jaden, I would just crash on the running back because I know no matter what, Jaden's giving it. Like,
Right.
So I am interested to see how they treat the run game in the second half and who finishes this game at running back is most important to me. Do you see all 3 guys still, or does one guy, begin to, take more of the snaps here?
Yeah, I want to see a lot more of Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. I want to see Bill a lot more. The fact that he's had 3 carries and been successful, like I don't understand why they don't just keep giving.
That's how it was last week.
I
4
know,
yards a pop.
It doesn't make any sense.
Didn't get it back.
He's
so.
having success. Give him the ball more, especially as you know that there's going to be more running.
Yeah.
Assuming that what we saw in the first half is going to be something that is kept up in terms of the score. I prefer not to see like a ton of Marcus Mariota running, to be honest. I thought he's done it when needed, but I mean, for the love of God, son, stay on the ground. Yeah. Stay. This is you coach this. Stay on the ground. I don't need to see Marcus Mariota.
How old is Mariota? He looks fast.
He does look fast, but he's too old to be jumping up and down like that.
Yeah.
He's definitely in his, obviously, I think he's like 35, 31. Yeah. He's only 31. Damn. He's graying early. But he turns 32 in about a month. But still, like, I don't need to see him jumping like that.
Yeah. He's looked good, though, man. I think the play calling from Cliff, I love it. Your key to the game is run the ball, and they're doing a really good job of it. You're seeing Debo get involved. You're seeing them doing a good job window dressing the stuff.
Yeah.
With your orbit motion and things of that nature, getting the defense flowing one way and then countering back the other. This is what you call exotic smash mouth football. Like, that's what we've seen today.
You've been waiting all year to say that.
I've been waiting. You saw it in week 1 a little bit, but this just looks better, looks more efficient. Rams are beating the Eagles' ass right now.
The Eagles are getting smoked right now by Los Angeles.
Yeah, figured that would happen.
And so many idiots tried to tell us that Jalen Hurts, who has a whopping 17 yards passing, is a better quarterback than Jaden Daniels.
Not at all.
Unbelievable.
But, yeah, good start for Washington. Obviously, you want to be up more. You've had some self-inflicted wounds. In terms of, like, what I'm looking for in the second half, do not let this drive coming out of the locker room is the most important drive of the game.
Crucial.
I think. We had a chance to put the game away. You can't let Genty get going because then it opens up the rest of their offense.
And then you just give yourself a position to go potentially up 3 scores.
Yeah.
At that point, if you do end up holding them. So they got to stop Vegas. I thought it was very smart from Las Vegas to defer. That's like the Dan Quinn bit. He's just like, I want to win that. Yeah. I thought it was very smart of them to do that, but they just...
Maybe got it from Pete.
He might have got it from Pete. That's true. I love what I've seen from Washington so far, albeit the silly mistakes. And the mistakes are fixable. Like, don't jump, Marcus. Yeah. Hey, Matt Gay, kick it, between the 2 yellow things over there, not to the side. Just split the uprights, as they call it.
Yeah, he hasn't been good. And then when you consider the fact that he kicked the ball out of the end zone too, like, disgusting. So Smoke a Lot once again says, contain 1. He's been eating up our secondary. You're talking about Trey Tucker. Yeah, he's been the beneficiary of these scramble drill plays, man. And I have been, really, really impressed by Geno and the way that he's played today. Like, he had the 1 turnover-worthy throw. But other than that, I thought he's been good, doing a good job trying to keep his eyes downfield. But I think Washington's defense has just been suffocating.
I have 1 request in the second half. Well, 2 requests. Yeah. I want better timeout management. Yeah. I hope that some sense was knocked into Dan Quinn when his guy ran into him. Number 2, can we please not waste any timeouts with bad substitution timing?
Yeah.
It's been every single week in almost every single half. Somebody gets substituted a little too late. You give the other team some time. They take their jolly ass time getting onto the field, and then by the time the ref blows the whistle, you get 2 seconds to snap the ball. I think the refs need to clamp down on that a little bit. But two, like you have to time if you're going to do the substitution bit, you got to time your substitutions a little bit better. You can't be blowing timeouts with silly stuff like that.
No, you cannot. That is not complimentary football, if I do say so myself.
No. So we're a couple minutes away from the beginning of the second half. I want to remind everybody we're going to be live post game as well. It's going to be right here on either YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, whatever avenue you are currently watching. It will be live there. So come hang out with us. We'll start to break down the game at the 2-minute warning like we did for the half. We will send it back out to the game to see half number 2 underway for Vegas and the Commanders. He's Leonard Willingham. I'm Dan Day. We'll see you in like 90 minutes.